Let's get a little cozy here. This is different content from what I usually do. I want to make this video because there's probably some young audience out there that watches me, or just like that randomly click this video, you know, just to maybe relate to what I experienced. You might be asking, what am I talking about? The freaking mental hospital. Then you see the damn title and I'm playing. So I did not plan this video out. I did not plan how I'm gonna start or how I'm gonna end it. So my little brain is gonna try to think. Let me start by saying that I went to the mental hospital in November 6th. I took like a whole week there. I came in the 6th, I got out in the 12th. It felt like a whole damn month, I'm not even kidding. When I first got there, someone who worked there, who evaluated me, who asked me questions. My mom was there too. She also answered some questions too. I don't really remember what questions they were, but they were to tell if you really needed to go to the mental hospital or not. Once the questions were done, they were like, yeah, you little, you need to go over there. They told me to take out my bra and shoes, because you can't have a specific bra and shoes there. You can only have like Crocs, sandals, stuff like that, because you know you could unalive yourself with those. They would strip check you. They would make you take off all your clothes, and I kind of flashed the nurses there, but that's their fault, bro. They should have known I didn't have a bra. One of the nurses took me into my unit. It was hella cold, I gotta say that. I came in with nothing, by the way. I came in with just myself, and that's it. I didn't have no extra clothes. They didn't even give me scrubs until like days later. They didn't give me no grippy socks until the last day that I was there. So I came in the unit cold with no bra. When I came in, the patients there, the kids or the people at my age that were there, they were in a therapy session or therapy group session. I do this because it didn't really feel like it when we did it. They didn't know how to do it. That's all I gotta say. I came in like, I don't know, I don't remember what time, because we didn't have no clocks there, or I mean time, whatever. And there was this nurse, like, sorry, she asked me questions. I forgot why or what questions. This huge TV where we would watch stuff like YouTube or Disney. It was boring as hell. That's all you could do there, basically. Your parents or like guardians could call you like from the like little office in your unit. My mom called me and I started tearing up. I don't know why. I don't remember why. At that time, I felt like I didn't really have a good relationship with her, but I cried a lot because I guess I missed home. Obviously, I didn't like that place. I didn't know anybody there. It was cold as hell. I'm gonna be honest, I was scared. The girls there were funny as hell. They were awesome, honestly. Some of them just wanted drama and stuff and whatever. All I gotta say is that everyone there isn't crazy. They're just misunderstood, you know. At night, basically like around 9 or 8 is when you need to do your hygiene, like brush your teeth, go shower. I didn't feel like showering because I was new there. I didn't know what to do. I didn't feel comfortable there. They didn't even give me like a thing for me, a box for your hygiene and stuff. So after that, then we went to sleep. There was some nurses there watching us sleep in our dorms. I had a roommate. She was going through something, honestly. I couldn't sleep at all. The beds were hard as hell. My roommate, she would sleep. She would snore though. Randomly, she stood up. I heard footsteps near me, and like she came next to my bed, and she was like, damn girl, chill out, back up. Randomly at night, they would do checkups. Like they would like flash that light on your face just to see. They woke me up when I was actually snug as a bug to do my vitals and also to get a shot for my blood test, whatever. And then they never gave me like results of my blood test. They didn't tell my mom anything about my blood thing. Like, what? Every day and night was basically the same. I'm not even gonna lie, I would cry every single night to sleep. I would like shiver. I would not shiver because it was cold. It wasn't cold in my room, but I would shiver, I think, because I was like, because of anxiety and because I was nervous in there, because it wasn't familiar and I didn't know what to do there. I couldn't sleep there. I would cry because I wanted to go back home immediately, honestly. I would pray every night, obviously, and I prayed extra hard there because I was scared. I just wanted God to protect me. After that, like, just Every single day was the same. In the morning, they would wake us up like at 7 to get breakfast. The breakfast was hella trash. I swear they would put laxatives on the freaking food. Then after that, they would take us back in our unit to basically do nothing, just watch TV, play maybe cards. There was like this chalkboard where you could like, you know. I never did nothing there. There was this girl that damn drew inappropriate stuff there. It was funny though. Then they would take us to this place that they called Fishbowl. It's just basically like a room where we would play games together and whatever. I didn't like that. Or they would take us to the gym. And the gym thing is stank like freaking dog ass, bro. My favorite place to go was probably the courtyard. It was not as bad as the other two. I was the most quiet one there. I barely spoke. That's just me, honestly. I'm an introvert. I barely speak when I'm around new people. But yeah, every day was the same basically. I did ask my mom, like she called me and then I asked her like, can she like take me out of there? You can't do that, honestly. Then they sent me a paper and stuff saying that something about a lawyer, that whatever. I got a freaking lawyer. That feels like jail, bro. Freaking lawyer to get out of the mental hospital, bro. No, stop. I know I'm there for a reason, but look, I'm just saying that mental hospital that I went there, it was hella trash. I know I'm not gonna go back, but I would not go back there. Basically, the lawyer was talking to me or something. I also needed to go to court because of that, bro, but I didn't end up going, so I like that. They would give us snacks throughout the day. I wouldn't eat them, honestly. I didn't have an appetite there. If you didn't want to eat them, they would write your name. They wrote my name like once, but that's because I said like no to them. I usually take it and I just don't eat it. But if you say no to them, they're gonna write you up. Like, damn, bro, what if I don't want the freak ass snack, bro? That's a snack, not a freaking meal. Then there was like new kids my age that were coming in. They're chill, they're cool. There were some fights too, bro. Oh my gosh, I wish I had my phone to record there. We didn't have our phones, which was sad. Because I know some mental hospitals you could use your phone, or they would let you use your phone for a little while. My mental hospital, we couldn't. Over the days, I did talk like maybe a tiny bit more, but it was barely any improvement. I was gonna read y'all some of the stuff I wrote from the mental hospital from my diary, but it's basically the same thing that I'm saying to y'all. But I did have a little souvenir. This is from the mental hospital. I wrote this and I'm gonna read it to you. I might not be able to understand it because it's on like that bad quality crayon, because they wouldn't let us use like pencils, colored pencils and stuff like that. There was prompts on what you could write here, and I chose 3 things that I love about myself is that I play instruments and I'm passionate about it. Another thing I love about myself is that even though people might not be nice to me, I'm not like that. The last thing I love about myself is that I'm kind. I look forward to leaving this place forever. I also look forward to going home and taking the most comfiest and cleanest shower I have ever taken after leaving this mental hospital prison forever. I hate this place and I should have never told anyone about how I feel, so I won't be here anymore. The unit that I was in was like ages like 13 and up. We could have like a day where we could meet our parents or guardians. I did have that day. I started crying balls because my big brother was there and my mom. I just wanted to go home. That's basically it. That's all I could think of right now. I hope people that are going through things are trying to get better and are better. I don't like anybody suffering or suffering alone. I've always wanted to help people out there that always wanted help, has been reaching out for help but never has gotten it, and I want to be that person who helps them. I'm glad I could share this with the platform that I have, you know. I'm not popular, I'm not famous or anything like that, but if I was, I would be one of those people who would want to help other people out. Not just people like who have mental illnesses, but also people out there in the streets, you know, like homeless people and stuff like that. Because I care about people and I wanted to help people out, you know, because I didn't really have a lot of people that have helped me when I was younger. And if they did help me, they would make my situation worse. I love y'all so much and thank you for watching.